so let's talk about it. The $1 million per year coaching blueprint as outlined by a multi-million dollar coach in this space. Now, I actually like this person, but when I came across this weekend, I was a little bit floored because I went and did the math myself. I love putting the numbers together. And one thing that he forgets to mention here is the difference between revenue and profit. So I'm going to break this down for you so that you can see the numbers. And then I'm going to show you what I would do instead to have the same amount of money or more go into your pocket with less team, with less headaches, and with a simplified business model. So let's get into it. So $1 million per year coaching business as outlined by Bedros Keuilian. So you are going to need 167 clients to pay you $6,000 each. So your first hurdle is being able to charge that price. That comes with having experience and expertise and being able to package your offers in a way to command those high prices. I actually teach my clients how to do this in Mid-Ticket Mastery, but that's a whole nother video. So let's just do the math here. 167 times $6,000, he is correct. $1,002,000. So just a little over $1 million. That means 14 new clients every month, which he is correct. Program length, I don't think that matters so much right now. But let's look at the expenses that are going to come along with getting 167 people to pay you $6,000. So he's saying that you are going to need some coaches to support you. So support coaches that can handle a group of your clients, paying them 30% of the fee. Let's do the math on that one. 30% of each sale is $1,800 minus $1,800 from each sales. Now he's saying you also are going to need a closer. At 14 new clients a month, I guess one person would be okay. They probably need to have about 30 phone calls to close half, maybe even less than that. But this person, you're also going to need to pay a 20% commission, which is an additional $1,200 from each sale. So that together only brings you to $3,000. So already your profits are cut in half with this particular business model and the way that he outlines this, okay? So 3,000 times 167, because that's what you would be netting, is only $501,000. Now, $501,000 is nothing to sneeze at. This is a great numbers. However, a 50% profit really doesn't do it for me. I don't know about you, but I would prefer a 70-80% profit. Not only that, but what he forgets to mention in this model are the other expenses, including team, software expenses, refund rates, bank and credit card fees, and advertising, which is probably a minimum of $10K per month. According to these numbers, to really get 30 new booked calls for a salesperson is probably going to be about $10K a month. So if I factor all that in, and I was being really humble when I came to the numbers here, but factor all that in, that means your take home before taxes, if you implement this model, is $369,000. $369K after all is said and done. Not too shabby. However, it just seems like a lot of work for a small profit. So I'm going to break down what I would do to bring home between $300,000 and $500,000 without all the crazy expenses, without having to hire a team, without having to have 167 clients in order to do it. All right, so remember the number, 369K was the profit of that $1 million blueprint. So here's what I would do instead to pocket between $300,000 and $500,000 every year in your coaching business without having a sales team, without spending an exorbitant amount of money on ads, and without having to get a whole lot of clients. So we're looking at an offer between $3,500 and $5,000. Now remember, there is caveats to be able to charge this high of a price. I teach that in my Mid-Ticket Mastery. With this model, we're only having to enroll 15 people per quarter. Remember, in the other model, it was 14 people per month. So already we're cutting in half the amount of people that we need to serve to create the same amount of income. So what that breaks down to, depending on where you price, is about 52,500 to 75,000 per quarter, which equals 210 to $300,000 per year. Now with this model, since we only need 15 people each quarter, we don't need a salesperson and we don't need those support coaches who are eating up 50% of our profits. Now I can show you how to create this model with this type of offer and really step into a boutique business where you can serve 15 to 20 clients per quarter, which is less than 100 clients per year, way less than 100 clients per year. You don't need the closer, you don't need the support coaches, and you don't need the crazy ad spend to hit your targets. The other thing I love about this business model is you get to work with your clients more intimately, meaning where that extra money is going to come in throughout the year is going to be upsells. So once people are working with you in that group program, when they start getting results, they're going to want to continue to work with you. So that extra 50K a year, 100K a year, or even more is going to come from upselling those clients into something else or keeping them on as recurring clients throughout the year. I put together a quick training on how to set up your business model and set up your offer suite so that you can bring in close to $500,000 per year with less than 100 clients and without all the fluff. If you want to get your hands on that free training, just comment below with BBB and I'll send it right over.